Hello, what's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights. This is Kubu, and this is Football Insights. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, follow us on all our social media platforms. Go and watch other videos from this channel. This is your weekend games review as usual. Monday morning, very bright Monday morning. As you can see, the atmosphere is very bright. Monday morning. I have a lot to say. Let's go through some of the games that happen in the Premier League. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. This is Football Insight. This is your weekend games review. Let's get straight into the video. So we are starting with the EPL Friday night football. Friday night, the one G boys in a guess and Archie. Friday night football at the American Express Sports Stadium, Amex Stadium. Brighton drew 1-1 against Southampton. Well, you see, Brighton are up there with the big boys. So I expected Brighton to win, even though Southampton, they are this way. They are, they can pull up a surprise against you. Look at what they did to Liverpool last 2 weeks, and then what they did to Brighton on Friday night. So Southampton they are like that. When you don't expect them to perform, that is when they are going to perform, But Brighton 1-1, I think it's not a bad result. It's not a bad result for Brighton, even though they are up there with their big boys. I think they are currently sitting. Let me check. Let me cross check and see. Currently, Brighton, I think they are sitting at fourth. Man City, wow, they are sitting at fourth currently. So I think they are not doing bad. Brentford also won by 4-1 against Leicester City. Brentford, I expected this result was quite expected. Leicester City have their new coach Ruud van Nistelrooy, but Brentford pasted them 4-1. At the what was even their stadium? Their stadium is like a community sports stadium, Brentford Community Sports Stadium or something like that. So big shout out to Brentford, all the boys, Brian and Buemo, Wesa, all the guys. Massive shout outs to them. When they want to score you, they will score more. That is what I have realized about Brentford. Thomas Frank and then his boys. When they want to score you, they will score you more. That's Brentford, So big shout outs to Brentford. Crystal Palace, Newcastle, big game. This is a big game. This is, a standard game. 1-1 between each other. Crystal Palace and then Newcastle United. Their performance are not good enough. Coming from last season to last 2 seasons where they went to the Champions League. And then when you look at this season, what they are doing, their performance is not good enough. Same as Crystal Palace. Because the Crystal Palace we saw in the latter part of last season, Oliver Glasner and then his boys, what they were doing, Jean-Philippe Mateta and then the likes, Berichi Eze, Trevor Chalobah. Brilliant game by Trevor Chalobah, but the performance is not what they did last season. It's not depicting what they are doing this season. It should have, be an improved performance from what they did in the latter part of last season. That is Crystal Palace. But then we are not seeing that. So the whole two teams, the Crystal Palace. So the two teams, Crystal Palace and then Newcastle, they have disappointed me. The performance they are putting up this season, they have really disappointed me. 1-1 between each other. Nottingham Forest also won by 1-0 against Ipswich Town. What are you doing, man? You can stand against Manchester United. So what happened against Nottingham Forest? No disrespect to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are doing really well. Chris Wood had 9 goals. He scored for Nottingham Forest. He scored the only goal for Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest, they are up there too. I think they have about 20 points. Yes. Yeah, because they had 19. So I think they will have about 21 points. So Nottingham Forest this season, they are cooking. They are really cooking. Brentford, Milos Kerkesh, Antoine Semenyo, and then the likes, they also won Wolverhampton Wanderers by 4-1. Bournemouth. Brilliant display by Bournemouth. Brilliant display this season so far by Bournemouth. The players are doing so well. Milos Kerkesh. He's on the a short list for Manchester United left back Romino Skekes, Antoine Semenyo, and then the likes. They are doing so well. Kepa and then his people, they are doing really well. 4-2 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Electric performance by Bournemouth. Electric performance. Arsenal 5-2 against West Ham. West Ham. let me say something about Julian Lopetegui. Lopetegui was in the VIP section trying to communicate. I think he has a red card or something like that. So he was not on the touchline. Now Julian Lopetegui, what the touchline by you go? Now take VIP box. When you are on the touchline, you are even losing. How about you sitting at the VIP section? Bro, but Arsenal are back. As you can see, Arsenal are back. Scored Sporting Lisbon 5 during the midweek in the Champions League. Scored West Ham 5. So Arsenal we know, I think they are back. Martin Odegaard, brilliant display. Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, even the boys who came from the bench, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, they all impacted the game so well. So Arsenal, Declan Rice had 2 assists though. He had 2 assists in the game. So Arsenal, they are doing well. Arsenal are back, and then as you can see the hungry or the hunger for success. You can see it in the boys because they have to win the league. They have to win the league, but I am surprised that they didn't start well. The starting of the season wasn't that Arsenal that we expected to start this season. You know, they have to win the league because they have built a formidable team, you know, for about 3 years down the lane. So they have to at least win the league. But I am sorry, they can't win this particular season. They can't win it. I am sorry. You know, by 5-2 against West Ham, top performance by Arsenal. Emerson Palmieri scored a free kick for West Ham United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka solid in the game. He was doing really well in the game. I think that is his level. You know, no pressure, play your football, make your mistakes, learn from your mistakes. I think that it will be very good for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I was, you know, even surprised when he didn't want to move from Manchester United. Just move, go and play where you are appreciated. Go and play for them. You know, but Emerson Palmieri, what a free kick by Emerson Palmieri. Top free kick by Emerson Palmieri. But there is one thing I have to say. Mikel Antonio, I think West Ham, it is time. Go and get a flair striker, someone who is, you know, who has the flair and everything. You know, Mikel Antonio has the body, he has the strength, but go and get a flexible striker. I think it is time. Mikel Antonio has been at West Ham for about, let's say, 8 years, 9 years. From 8 to 9 years. Change. Go and get a new striker. Charlie, and Mikel Antonio, the Charlie, Chelsea Sunday. I think it was 1:30. Yes, 1:30 Sunday afternoon. Hot afternoon. Chelsea won by 3-0 against Aston Villa. Going into this game, I was very confident. I was so confident that we were going to win this game. But I didn't know that Aston Villa was not going to score. Because I expected Aston Villa to at least score a goal. And then they really had chances. Oluwate had chances that he could have buried the chances. But Robben's chances was quite good. He was quite good, even though he has glimpses in his game that I think he should improve, or even I think he should go to the bench for Philip Jorgensen to come and take over for the first, you know, the leading role or the number 1 role at Chelsea. But the defense was solid yesterday. Levi Cole, Fofana, speedy recovery to him. He is going for about 4 to 5 weeks injury, hamstring. So Fofana, I wish you speedy recovery. But then the defense was solid. Caicedo played a makeshift, you know, right back role for Chelsea. Sometimes they interchange, and then Romeo Lavia will go and fill in. Sometimes Caicedo will come in. So it was more like, you know, a 3-back system with 2 defensive midfielders sitting at the base of the defenders or sitting just in front of the defenders. So Chelsea did really well. Cole Palmer scored a brilliant goal. What a goal by Cole Palmer. Hey, what a goal by Cole Palmer. He also made 1 assist. Nicholas Jackson scored an early goal, a top assist by Cucurella. What a top assist by Cucurella. And then that was a striker's goal. Nicholas Jackson is on form, bro. But going into around 70 minutes, he was fooling. So I think when he plays about 70 minutes. You take him out, you bring in Cook, or you bring in another striker to come and fill in, at least for him to rest, because he was pressing all over. He was pressing all over, everywhere, pressing. So that is for Nicholas Jackson. Massive shout outs to Nicholas Jackson. Enzo Fernandez, my boy. Enzo Fernandez is also on form. He scored last 2 weeks and then last week. Enzo Fernandez, bro. Enzo Fernandez. He's adding the numbers to his game. I've said it in my previous video about Enzo Fernandez that he's a brilliant midfielder. When you are put in the advanced position, try and add more assists, some goals into your game. People will respect you more. Nowadays, people respect statistics. People respect goals and assists. So even if you are a midfielder playing in more of an advanced role and then you add a bit of numbers to your game, you get respected. People put you up there. So that is exactly what he is doing now. And then people are also saying the fact that he divorced his wife and then now he's single. So that is why he's performing well. Well, I don't have anything to say about that. I cannot go there. It is someone's personal life. But Chelsea, 3-0 against Aston Villa. I expected Aston Villa to at least score one, but then it couldn't materialize. So brilliant performance by Chelsea out there. Manchester United, the sexy, the rooming Amorim boys, the Amorim ball, pa, 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 pa. Go, Amorim ball, Ruben Amorim ball. Manchester United won by 4-0 against Everton. I think it was expected because you don't expect Everton to, on any day, on paper, Everton cannot stand Manchester United. But I didn't hear. Everton, on paper, Everton cannot stand Manchester United. But I agree that if it was Ten Hag, things would have been tough. If they would have won, they would not even have won 4-0. No. I think let's say 2-1, 2-0, we will do. But Ruben Amorim ball, we are starting to see what Ruben Amorim is trying to do with this Manchester United boys. Even though I still think they need 1 or 2 additions. Something like a right wing back or a left wing back, and then a one defender, probably a striker. But Zexi is also, showing something. He's showing something. At least he is doing something. Scored 2 goals for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes had 2 assists. Amad Diallo, that guy is doing so. Anthony, I tell me, Philip Antonio. Because what Amad Diallo is doing, bro, trust me, mind blowing. 2 assists for Amad Diallo. Zexi also scored 2 goals for Manchester United. Rashford also scored 2 goals for Manchester United. Is Rashford back? Manchester United fans? Let me leave this question for you. But Manchester United 4-0 against Everton. Spurs also drew 1-1 against Fulham. Hey, Tottenham Hotspur. You win Manchester City 4-0, and then you come to the weekend drawing against Fulham. Inconsistent performance by Tottenham Hotspur. Charlie. Tottenham Hotspur. Charlie, let's not even talk about this game. The big game of the week. Liverpool versus Manchester City. First and first, let's check out something here. Let's quickly check out the first half stats for this particular game, and that will give you a depiction of how the game went. Let's check out the stats here. So Liverpool 54 more possession, 46 for Manchester City. So it means that Liverpool dominated the first half. They dominated the first half. They had 10 shots. Manchester City only had 1 shot. A team like Manchester City, they had only 1 shot in the first half. Shot on target, it was 4-0 for Manchester City, 4 for Liverpool. And then expected goal, that is XG. Liverpool had 1.53 XG. Manchester City had 0.07 XG. Touches in the opposition box, 17 touches in the opposition box for Liverpool, 5 touches in the opposition box for Manchester City. And this should give you a clear depiction of what actually happened on the Sunday night. But this game was kind of, a revelation for my your Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola, I have advised you, even though you will say I am nobody to even advise Pep Guardiola, but when you are up for the taking, you know it. So who be who? Nipa dey say who be who? As a person, when you evaluate yourself, when you check yourself, if you will die, you will know that you will die. So Pep Guardiola, please, please, it is over, bro. It is over. Please, drop the job and move on. You know what you have been able to achieve. You don't have to, get these results. Don't get these kind of results to just, what you have built, the empire that you have built. The blocks are just coming out one by one. The blocks are coming one by one. Because if you look at your boys, look at Manuel Akanji, look at Ruben Diaz, look at your boys, Kai Walker, old. Look at them. And Manchester City midfield. And then the player who is playing there is Rico Lewis. Now Liverpool get the ball and then they penetrate into the midfield just like that because they have solid midfielders. They have, Dominic Szoboszlai, they have Ryan Gravenberch, and then they have McAllister. On any day, these guys are tough guys. These guys are energetic guys. And then look at these guys against, Gundogan, against Rico Lewis, and then the likes. You know that they are going to dominate this particular midfield. Curtis Jones and then the likes. So the blocks are coming from the empire. You build a big wall and then the blocks are just coming one by one. Pep Guardiola, it is over. Drop the job and leave. Even Chiki Bekistan is leaving. Omar Berada just left. So drop the job and leave. It is over. And that now Liverpool fans were saying he will be sacked in the morning and he did like this. I don't know whether that is, he said he won 6 EPL titles or 6 EPL trophies for Manchester City. So, I mean, that was just for banter, But Pep Guardiola, I don't want you to harm yourself. So drop the job and leave. But Liverpool, they were really, 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 really good. They started the game with a high tempo that as expected for Liverpool. High tempo every day. Cody Gakpo scored the goal, a brilliant assist by Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, he's too dangerous because he has added something to his game. His passing, even though he is a sublime goal scorer, he is a very, very brilliant goal scorer. But the passing to his game makes him so, so dangerous. Mohamed Salah, when you don't expect him to pass Mohamed Salah. So Mohamed Salah has added the passing to his game, and then he's giving some killer passes. On any day, these passes are supposed to come from the KBDs, the prime Toni Kroos, the prime Modric. But Mohamed Salah, look at the passes. Solid passes from Mohamed Salah. So Cody Gakpo scored, and then Mohamed Salah also scored a penalty, which I think was not a penalty. That penalty was not a penalty. If you see the footage, you can really, really, really see it well. Stefan Ortega didn't have any contact on Luis Diaz. But Charlie, I don't know. Charlie, referee, wow. That is how it is. That is how it is. If you don't perform, no one is going to help you. You will have to do something for people to also push you. That is what Liverpool are doing. And then the English referees, they will push them. What's wow? Why wow? Bro. So Manchester City, I think a real issue that they need to fix is the midfield. They need to buy midfielders. AK Goodman has to leave. Bro, let him leave. Rico Lewis is a top guy, but he's so young. He cannot do it alone because he's even too smallish. He cannot do it alone. So bring in about 2 midfielders, ship AK Goodman out, get a replacement for Rodri or get a backup for Rodri, and then an extra midfielder who can play, the central midfield role or the central defensive midfield role, and then you'll be good to go. Get 1 or 2 defenders, probably let's say a right back, a replacement for Kai Walker, a solid one as that, solid replacement for Kai Walker, and let's see what happens. But Manchester City, I still think Pep Guardiola has to leave the job. I still think he has to leave the job. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened in the Premier League. Quickly, let's check out the top 6. It is looking nice. It's looking nice for some people, especially I am also part of the people. So it is looking nice. Liverpool sitting first with 34 points plus 18 goals. Arsenal 25 plus 12 goals. Chelsea third, 25 plus 4 goals, 12 goals. But Arsenal are leading us because of the A. Arsenal is A. So they are leading Chelsea alphabetically because Chelsea, we are C. But Arsenal, they have more a run for their money. Trust me, Arsenal, we are coming. Brighton is also having 23 points plus 5 goals. Manchester City, 23 plus 3 goals out there. And Nottingham Forest is also having 22 plus 3 goals out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened in the Premier League.